There we go. Oh, sorry about that. How is everyone doing tonight or today? Surprise, surprise. I made it. I'm doing it live. I hope y'all are doing well. Today we're just going to be doing some projects. Mostly masks, but let's make this jazz a little bit softer. There we go. So I hope everyone is doing well today. There we go. So we have a little bit of jazz in the background. I hope it's not too loud. I know I am. So I hope everyone is doing well today. Today I am going to be working on a few little projects, and I figured while I'm working on these projects I can be chatting with you guys too. I really need some light right here. Let's turn this lamp on. There we go. Now y'all can see me halfway. Gotta love spam. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with getting my printer ready for everything, and I hope everyone is being safe today, or is safe and being safe from the ugly pandemic. So let's get moved over. So we're going to go over to the demo stream. So as you see here is my heat press, and here's me. I'm actually going to turn the laptop camera off. So that you only see that. I will come and go on chat here and there. So let's get started. First things first, this is my sublimation paper now. It comes in a roll, and it is 13 inches one way. And the good thing about the should be able to do this. There's the rest of my store. The good thing about the Workforce, the one that I have, is the tray itself can support 13 by 13, I believe, but I only use 13 by 8.5 for my masks. Let's do a head check, and this is actually, yeah. So you see here, it's 13 wide and 8.5 wide. And it looks like we need a cleaning. Pretty bad. But to be fair, I haven't been at my shop in a whole week. So I'm actually quite shocked that it's not worse. Wow, I just realized I mistyped. Working, not worrying. Alright, so while this is cleaning, I'm going to go actually over here. And I'm going to cut paper. But when I'm over here, y'all probably will not be able to see me. So what I'm doing here, just realized I put that on the wrong. Somebody's calling me. Carolyn, Thread Place Ltd Co. Can I help you? Spam call. So if y'all can hear me, awesome. What I'm doing is just putting down my tape measures or my rulers so that I can cut very quickly and efficiently. And that is totally focused on the wrong thing. There we go. So So what I just did over there is I put down my rulers of exactly the size that I need for my sublimation. And my printer is ready to be Just cleaned again. And this time around, you can see, you barely see that, but yellow is good, red is good, blue's got a little bit of a missing piece there, and black as well. So we're going to do all colors again. So I use gloves whenever I deal with this paper because the oil of your skin can go on it. So the first one that I cut is going to be actually thrown away. Well, I'll print and see how it goes. So with this paper, this is the print side, this is the non-print side. So, since my last cut was not straight, so as y'all can see, pretty close. So this is hard to put in here to print because remember, this side right here is print side. So what I'll do I will roll it in the opposite direction. Hold it. And it takes some of it out, so it's a little bit flatter. So we're now waiting for the printer to finish. Still waiting for it to finish. And here's one that I printed previously, or cut previously. So as you can see. And if you have it like this right here, and you don't know if you need to, which side to print, if you rub it, the smooth side is not it, the rough side is the print side. So it should go like that. Let's do another print test and see what happens. And look at that, we are good. We have just one for red, but honestly, that is totally fine. So we are ready to get this started. And my tray is already set up, so as you can see, these will fit. They are a little wider than they should be. So let's trim it a little bit. So after trimming, they're pretty good. And the good thing about this paper is, as time progresses, it will slowly drop, but I'm just hoping that it doesn't cause a collision. It did pop up a little bit, more than normal. Let's do that. There we go. As you see here, it's leaning, or it's pretty good, pretty flat. And y'all will be able to see this. We'll see. There we go. So come on. So, paper size. Yeah, it does not like that screen. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so this is good to go. It's actually set to user default or user whatever the thing is, user custom. So that's what size paper we're using, because I'm cutting it 13 by 8.5 because the roll is 13 inches wide, and I cut it 8.5, which is perfect for the project that we're doing. Hey, Miss Kingsbury Craft, I am so sorry that you're having connection issues, and if you have to wait till later to watch it, that is totally fine, but I hope you're doing very well. So we're going to go to another screen because I want to show y'all some of the things that we're doing today. We actually have two orders. One I'm not going to show on camera because it is a blind ship. It's been subcontracted to me, but the other one I can, and it's actually for a friend of mine. He wanted one with the rainbow flag on it. And this is great because it can show you guys the versatility of this printer. I mean, I've shown y'all, but it will allow y'all to see a little bit more. I just realized the camera was not on. There we go. Now y'all can see me. So this will allow y'all to see exactly all the different colors of the rainbow. Yes, I am wearing gloves when I deal with these. It's not because I'm dealing with masks, it's because the oil in my skin, if it gets onto the glove or onto the paper that I'm using and stuff, it will leave prints and it will look horrible. You can tell if you have fingerprints on your paper, because once it prints, it kind of you can see your fingerprints. So that's why I use gloves. And I use gloves through the whole process, all the way to bagging as well, just for sanitary reasons. Let me go grab one of the masks. I did a video on these previously, but these are the masks. They're now black on the background, or the back, and of course the elastic is black. And these are available for set to purchase on my site, blank, or if you want one made by me, you can definitely do that as well. The links are in the description below. So here's what the mask looks like outside. So you have one side for the filter, and it does come with two filters. This is a polyester, and this is cotton. And when you put the material or the filter in it, then it becomes multi-layered. And I did not realize. Oh, and we just got these in. These are smaller than the bigger ones, as you can see. These are for kids. Same price. I don't know why they don't reduce their prices, but I can't reduce mine anymore. They're just not on the site yet. So this is the mask that we're going to do today. I'm going to be doing it on, camera, live. I've done it before. And there's the train. Never fails. When I go live, the train comes through. How are y'all liking those smooth jazz that I have going on for you guys? I'm just doing some cleanup work right now on a file. Oh, my press is ready to go. I've started listening to more and more jazz. It's really, really nice. It's like soothing. It's really nice. Y'all can see a lot more of my setup right there. Why are you making me sign in, Adobe? Adobe likes to do that, randomly kick you off. slows down progress. If I don't see your comment, I apologize now. So we're going to move Streamlabs over here. Actually, let's delete that. We don't need that. Hello, Miss Debbie from Virginia. How are you today? We are just working on some sublimation today. You know what? I may actually go and do some embroidery as well. I am glad you're doing well. That is awesome. I am too. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, so we are going to go to this new scene. I gotta set it all up, so please bear with me. So we want to keep that there. Chat box we don't want. Alert box, logo, delete. Website, delete. Webcam, no, we need to switch that to me. So yeah, I actually got a laptop, a new laptop that's exclusive to my shop now. Curious. I show up there, but I don't show up here. So let's try this again. There we go. Display? No, window capture. This is going to be in design. Add source. No, that's not it. No. Boom. There we go. So this needs to be below everything. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So, sorry about that little interlude. As I throw pins around. Alright, so let's get started with this design. And for some reason it did not want to import correctly, which is fine. It is totally fine. Let's do a paste. There we go. So I'm curious to see if it will post or paste. Oh, there we go. Can we tear it apart? We can. Awesome. And like I said, this is a mask that a friend of mine asked me for, so I will be making this for him. What in the world? No. So if this had text or anything, and the reason why the top and bottom are a little bit thicker is because with the mask we need to make sure we have the red is bleeding off and the purple is bleeding off. We need to make sure that we have enough space for it. And this can be hard to get it perfect. So this is just to show y'all real quick. This is my layout for the masks, and if you just joined us, let me show you the mask. And unfortunately I don't have a exact template. I have one that's kind of close to it. But this is the mask itself. Let me go to talk screen. Really? Deactivate, okay. There we go. So this is the mask, and it does come with a filter pocket right here. So let's go back to new scene. Can we rename? Let's rename this to InDesign. And this is an Adobe product, InDesign. It is one of my favorite applications that I use on a daily basis. I do a lot of work in here. And speaking of work, let's go back to talk screen, because you know my if you've been with this channel for any length of time, you know I talk constantly about packaging and branding and stuff. Well, this is my new hang tags for my patches. So on the inside it's just blue. This is my blue for my company, and then here are the hang tags. So on the back it's got place label here, because I utilize a very specific size label for everything now. Don't have it on these, which this one actually needs a label. And then it's got, this patch was machined, embroidered, and cut out by hand in our shop, American made. That's on this part right here. So right there. Then it's got my company, which I am now Carolina Thread Place Ltd Co. I am an LLC. So I'm a legitimate company now. I'm not a sole proprietor. So that's phenomenal. It's got my address, my shop address on it, my website, and support at carolinathreadplace.com. And then of course on the front, it's got Carolina Thread Place, my logo, my colors, blue and orange, and then embroidered patch right there. So this is for my patches. When it comes to my earrings that I sell, where are my earrings that I just did? I have these gorgeous gummy bears. This is resin. It's not really gummy bears. So on the front you see the spool, and then on the back my logo, carolinathreadplace.com, artistalleymarket.com, Facebook, fb.com/carolinathread. So information there. So branding. I could go to Michael's and get earring cards and all that stuff, and then print labels, but I have access to a printer that can do all this for me at a pretty good price. So that's just what I do. If you're interested in getting any of this stuff done, just let me know. I can help you with it. Also, like business cards and stuff. I just purchased a label maker. It's not great at doing non shipping labels. It's a really nice label maker. Very straightforward. On-off button. I'll put a link in my description for it. It's $140 something, and it utilizes 4x6. These right here. So, like, this is a test label. And then I went into Word, and sure enough, I was able to print directly on it from Word. So these are good for, like, if I need to label stuff, instead of printing a label or grabbing a label and writing it on there. I can just simply put it in Word, print on this, and we won't have to worry about it, or I won't have to worry about it because my handwriting is atrocious. And this way it's visible. And if I only need half a label, or I want to print, half labels, I can just put a line through it, or I can do boom boom and then cut it, be good, and all done. This is just my test prints. It does come with some. This is not all because I used some. It does come with some, but I did use go to onlinelabel.com and get a box of like 500, I think. It's somewhere in here. So really cool product. I think I'll do a oh, they're right here. Yep, 500 labels. Actually, no, these came from Amazon. So these are not from onlinelabel.com because the Amazon, this was cheaper. And these are direct thermal labels. This was cheaper from Amazon than online labels by like almost $8 or something like that. It was something it wasn't like extremely expensive difference, but it was enough for me to go, yeah. Plus I have Prime, and Prime you get it quicker, like next day sometimes, and that was I actually got those next day. I got the box of labels next day. I got my thermal printer the second day, and I bought some labels from onlinelabels.com, and those arrived 3 days later. So yeah, I was like, Amazon, but Amazon didn't have the ones that I wanted, unfortunately. Sorry, don't know why I'm yawning. The labels that I got from onlinelabel.com unfortunately did not work for what I wanted them for, so they're just going to be used for small labels till I'm out, and then once I'm out, I'm not going to reorder. So anyways, I'm going to do a test print on this right here. So let's go back over to InDesign so that we have it. And look at me trying to scroll. I was literally trying to scroll. And y'all cannot see my mouse, but y'all can see. Ooh, wee, wee, wee. So let's see if all this shows up. It does not. No. Oh, you can see my mouse there. Alright, so let's switch. Let's add. We're gonna do a display capture so you can see everything on my screen. Monitor display. Head source. Okay. Well, I guess it does not like that, so we're going to remove that then. Oh well. So I'm printing, the presets is custom. I've actually made a template for my mass printout. Like I said, I do 13 by 8.5. So we do have that. Sources paper cassette. It's dual mask layout. That's what I called it through the preset. I print quality high. I do not mirror. I don't let the printers do it. That's just my preference. I prefer to do it inside of the software itself. that's just me, because then the good thing about that is it's already done. I can just print and be good, because not everything that you sublimate requires you to mirror. Like if you're going to do glass and you're going to put it behind, then you don't want to mirror it. There's a few other things that I do that I don't mirror. I don't talk about those items because they're exclusive to one customer. So anything that you're going to sublimate on the back to look at the front, you don't mirror. 99% of the stuff you do supplement, I would say about 94%, you're going to mirror, because it's going to sit on top. Your mugs, your mouse pads, your coasters, puzzles, lens cloths, ornaments, bookmarks, masks, Nick Gators, blankets, t-shirts, pretty much anything else. None of that's my... Koozies, you'll also mirror. I have no idea why I'm yawning. I should not be yawning. I actually slept pretty good last night. So once we're good with that, we're going to do this, and we're going to go ahead and print one copy. So let's go over to demo screen. Excuse me. There we go. Yay, here I am. Alright, so I'm going to hide this part here because I am going to be walking over there and I will not be sitting at my desk. So, while it prints them out, you need to pre-press these masks, which is pretty deep. I mean, it is what it is. And as you can see on my press, I've been doing a lot of masks. This will not come up. It will darken as I do stuff, so you will notice that. So to do the masks, I will use these regular piece of paper, two like this. Then I will use 11 by 17, which I need to get some more. It's very expensive. This is already preset to what I need it to be for myself. The temperature is 400. You can reduce it down a little bit. Just this is the way I do everything. And if I tend to find that it's too hot, I will reduce it down. But this works perfect for these masks. So in about 60 seconds. But when you're pre-pressing, you only want to do about 5 to 10 seconds, depending on the humidity that you have in the air. With me, it's not very humid in here, so we're only going to do roughly about 5, and I lock it in place for this to happen. Now, there's a lot of people who say that you don't use Teflon when it comes to sublimation. I do, and let me tell you why. It will not trap moisture in this area. That's why you have a piece of paper on top. The paper will grab the moisture. The Teflon evens the heat out off the press. Your press is not 100% accurately. The whole plating is not 400 degrees. It is 68 degrees in my shop. The edges of my press is about 360. There's a 40-degree difference between where the heating element is and the edges. I have measured this. I've popped this open with a thermal camera and proven with this down, this whole thing was the perfect temperature. So everyone has their preference. This is mine. And I actually got somebody in my comment section one time saying how stupid I was. Well, guess what? I proved them wrong. So, we have the first one. First two. Now we're going to do these two. Again, I'm only pre-pressing these for 5 to 10 seconds depending. So, there we have it. Now we have a nice, crisp place to do the mask. And here's our printout. So, if I'm doing a full bleed on a mask, I will not do more than one at a time with mine. Because remember, I only have a 15 by 15, which only 14 and a half by 14 and a half is the usable space. And I will then take this up and so what I tend to do is I find where the filter pocket is, and that goes to my right side. So as you can see here, it is bleeding over, and this is actually a very good, I think I did a really good job on that. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to sit here and look, press down to make sure it did move up a little bit. So I think we're good now. So if I put my finger right where the purple is. Yep, we are good. So and now we bake for 60 seconds. Now with these gloves, they do get hot. These gloves are 2-layer, as you can see. There's white on the inside, and the good thing about these gloves are, if I get a nick anywhere, it's only going to do the first one, and if I see white, that means the first layer is already torn. So I will replace my gloves then. So 30 seconds left. So, there we go. It was still a little too top heavy, which is fine. I mean, this is a test run. So, there you go. You can actually see the colors, and they are gorgeous. And I actually have a little hook up here that I use. And as you can see, I have splotches. There's really nothing I can do about it. I mean, if I really want to, I would use 2 pieces of paper and it will be better, but honestly, not really. So, second press. Well, second one. And while we wait for this to finish, here's one that I did for elementary school. Gadsden Elementary. So there we go. We have another one done. And so, as you can see, this is how much is going through the paper. I mean, there's ways to prevent this from happening to get on this right here, and I really need to get this cleaned or replace it because it is coming up. Still glued on pretty good, except for like in the center, it'll pop up. So that's pretty much it for the show. But anyways, guys, I am going to go ahead and get off of here today. I have I got roughly about 10 more masks to make that are blind. The customer doesn't know that I'm doing them, so I can't show them on here. But it was great seeing you guys, talking to you guys. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment in the description below if you have any questions about the masks. Also, I have a couple links below where you can donate to the channel to help out. But until then, y'all have a wonderful day. Be safe. And I love y'all guys very, very much. And y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.